Good morning, the Carrick fan here, right, so some Manchester United news we go right. So first of all, Erik Ten Hag spoke at his press conference in the embargo section, and he said he's asked INEOS for more depth in the squad ahead of the summer transfer window. Brilliant news because we need more depth, especially up front. We've barely got a striker. I know Anthony Martial's fit now, but how long will he break down again? And for me, I do want us to sign a striker with us. Although I don't rate him, even if it's Hosselu. God, I'm scraping the barrel here. Hosselu. Who else? I know we've been linked with. Is it Serki and Joshua Serki or Serki and what's that other one called? Oh yeah, Benjamin Sesko. So I just want a striker. So one gives Rasmus Højlund competition, and two, he can have a break here and there because he can't play 90 minutes every week. And yeah, also there were a lot of reports last night, especially from Sky Sports News, saying that Erik Ten Hag, Bayern Munich have contacted Erik Ten Hag's representatives about the prospect of managing the Bundesliga club. For me, this makes sense because Erik Ten Hag was there 10 years ago, where Pep Guardiola was Bayern Munich manager, and Erik Ten Hag was the B team manager or reserves manager. Also, Bayern Munich won him, and for me, I think he'd do well there. And also, he'd get the chance to finally manage Harry Kane as well after admitting last week that he wanted to sign him last summer. And yeah, I don't want him to get the sack, obviously, but I've seen this TV series, film, whatever you want to call it, before. After the FA Cup final, regardless of the result, we'll sack Erik Ten Hag, then bring in another manager in. If it's Gareth Southgate or Graham Potter, forget it. We're not winning the Premier League in my lifetime ever again if we appoint those two managers. I'm sorry, they're not good enough. But if we bring in Thomas Tuchel in, we might have half a chance, provided INEOS give Thomas Tuchel like the freedom or whatever to sell who he wants. Not like the Glazers. Sorry, Jose, you can't sack Anthony Martial because he's the French Pele. Yeah, that went well, didn't it? Considerably well. Deary me. Also, it's a bank holiday in the UK today, so hence why I'm not at work today. But yeah, but back to Erik Ten Hag. I don't want him to get the sack. I don't want him to get the sack. But like I said, I've seen this film, TV series too many times before in the last 10 years. We'll bin off Erik Ten Hag, or sack him, should I say, and we'll bring in Thomas Tuchel. I'm happy with that. But if we sack Erik Ten Hag for Graham Potter, Gareth Southgate, no. I won't be happy one bit. But the Carrick fan, Gareth Southgate's done a great job with England. No, he hasn't. Bottled the Euro 2020 final. Had an easy run in the World Cups, in 2018 World Cup. I mean, bloody hell. Apart from Croatia, who did they face? I mean, good God. Any manager worth his salt beats those teams. Oh, sorry, Gareth Southgate was silly me. But anyway, but yeah. But like I said, if we appoint Gareth Southgate or Graham Potter, I'll be fuming. I'm sorry. Because Sir Jim Ratcliffe and INEOS, especially, I've mentioned those three words. Best in class. A Graham Potter and Gareth Southgate best in class. One word answer. Nope. Is Thomas Tuchel best in class? Yes. Yes, I know. I know it's gone a bit, how would I word it? Pear-shaped at the Allianz Arena, aka by Munich. But I remember when Frank Lampard got... Was it Frank Lampard? Shit, yeah, I think it was Frank Lampard. He got the sack. Yeah, I remember Chelsea beat Luton, or I think it's Luton in the FA Cup, the day after, whatever. Thomas Tuchel was appointed, and it was a shock appointment. And as they say, the rest is history. But yeah, I know we're not in the Champions League next season, unfortunately. But would I prefer European football? No European football. To be honest with you, I'm not bothered. But in some ways, I do want European football. But then again, I don't, because one, of the squad, and two, I'm worried about an injury crisis happening. But yeah. But back to Erik Ten Hag. I want him to stay. I know he's got a year left on his contract, and yeah, I won't be annoyed if we sack Erik Ten Hag, because for one more thing before I go. I've said this time and time again. If Erik Ten Hag's like this next season with the football structure, fair enough. But for me, I want him to have at least one more chance. If he fails it, then sack him. They'll go, oh, off you pop, Eric. We're going to bring our own manager in. Right, so keep it. Managerial 2022. Subscribe to our channel, the Carrick fan. Comment below, like the video. Take care. Have a good day. That's from me.